Nagwan Al-Guneid is in an interesting position. The new MLA for Calgary Glenmore spent more than 15 years working in oil and gas before knocking off the Conservative incumbent. She's now serving as the NDP's energy critic on electricity. She joins us to talk about the Alberta government's moratorium on wind and solar and asks one important question. When's the last time an Alberta government's ever done something like this? This was the number one concern they heard from rural landowners, rural stakeholders. They said concerns around wind and solar development. So they're pressing pause for now, they say, until across a number of ministries they can get a better sense of what oversight needs to look like. What was your first response?
My immediate response was shock, frankly. This is a move, this moratorium, let's call it what it is sending a terrible message to investors, to companies that have invested billions of dollars in investment here in Alberta and created thousands and thousands of jobs. It is also signaling that we're not open for business. And let me tell you, I've been talking to many companies, both incumbent generators and renewable energy companies, and no one saw this coming. There was no due process. There was no real consultation. Leaders in this industry were panic texting the evening of the announcements. They were calling me, have you heard of this moratorium? Like, this is frankly done in the most unilateral manner with no due process and without any consultation. Let's start with the Ministry of Affordability and Utilities. The mandate of this ministry is to provide affordable electricity. And this minister goes and blocks people from creating more supply, low-cost energy supply. And we know renewables right now are the cheapest source of energy. You can still be open for business while conducting a serious review on the regulatory process and do proper consultation with everybody, landowners, stakeholders, renewable energy companies. Absolutely. We should always do better on the regulatory process. We have right now a regulatory process that weeds out bad projects and keeps better ones. If there are projects falling between the cracks, we should actually look into that 100%. But to shut down a whole industry makes no sense. This has never happened in Alberta's history. I haven't heard of it. Like, can someone tell us if this has ever happened? Since when governments shut down multi-billion industries? These are private properties, and these are private negotiations that happens between the landowner and the company. This is the reality of this industry. You cannot put a nail without the agreement of the landowner. There are so many happy landowners. There are many happy municipalities right now making money, making revenue from these projects. But to punish the whole industry, to punish municipalities, to punish happy landowners, it's unacceptable and reckless.